Hi everyone, Mark here at Ponderosa Garden Adventures. I am on day 2 of the cleanup for our summer garden tour. And yesterday, well actually it was 2 days ago, I did the eastern half of this. Now I'm going to clean up this mess today and work my way down. The hibiscus is doing great. It doesn't need any kind of pruning. It's just stunningly gorgeous. The potato bush, I'm going to trim a little bit down below, but nothing major. The main thing is I got to move this planter. It's not heavy, weighs about 20 pounds. I'm going to get these weeds, get these pavers out of here, and fill that hole. All right, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is just roll this out. It's already empty and it's dried out. It's been hot, so it doesn't weigh much. And I'm just going to, for now, set this over here. And we can poke it wherever we want to. And when Sharon gets out, we'll ask her if she wants that. All right, now this has opened up this area. Let me grab a weeding bin. All right. Let's see if we can make this our garden 20 for today. So let me take it down below so you can watch close up. You can see it's a pretty big mess out here. So, but the nice thing is these spurge come up really easily, especially if you have lots of mulch down. Yeah, that's come up nicely. Potting soil in here. Oh! There we go. Let's see. This
that would look really
is
nice.
mostly native.
And the flowers, it gets tall enough to kind of, you know.
I think there's some roots Now, these are my favorite tools. Retamper. Need a little bit more dirt in there. So let me go get another wheelbarrow full. stomping around. Alright, last thing I'm going to do, get these branches growing into the tree over there. On the potato bush. Alright, what I want to do is get these branches here that are growing into the fence. This will be our last chore for the day. Winding it down, winding it down. Okay, I just want to take you in here from the other side and see what we're doing here today. So I'm clearing out this whole area here. I like to keep space between the plant and the fence. So anything that's growing towards, like this one I probably should have cut. Anything that's growing towards the fence, I try to cut. But I do try to leave a little barrier here to keep people from walking back here. But a lot of stuff wants to grow here. So that's what I was doing today, just cutting anything that was growing back here. But this is definitely the kind of plant you have to be very careful, because you can easily think you're cutting one of these branches and end up cutting like one of the main trunks of the bush, and then you'll have this huge gap and it'll take a year for it to grow back. So I have to cut quickly, but I have to be very careful, very judicious about what I cut. I think I did pretty good. You can see I left some at the top there to provide shade and, you know, close the gap between the fence. But down here we want lots of nice room for air to get through, and so we access, so we get back here and check the irrigation and so forth. So that was part of today's task. You can see I've got it cleared all the way up to the end of the yard on this side, and then over here is what's left to do. So it's Wednesday, there's still plenty to do this week, so there will definitely be more episodes coming up. All right, folks, well, we are done for the day. I'm gonna call it a day here. We still have a lot more work. We got a mulch here. There's more weeding to go down all the way there, and some cleanup over here. But we're done with this section for today. I'm calling it a day. Thanks for watching. I know this isn't the most exciting content, but we figure not all of gardening is the fun, exciting stuff like planting and harvesting and stuff like that. We figured we would show you all. So today we're just doing some behind the scenes cleanup work in the yard. Hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned. There's plenty more of these episodes coming up. Until then, thanks for watching Ponderosa Garden Adventures. We'll see you next time. Start winding it down, winding it down.